Ugh. Ugh. Boom. Boom. Hmm? Mother. Jet to holiday. Oh, shoot, my phone. Shoot, bro. On 26th.
Wait, because like
I have a paper on. I have a paper they gave me. It's the same place where they did. What's it called? The hell? She ate it. It just spawned in. The hell? We came, checked it, and just left. Dead. Now the enemy part. Hmm? Zeke got religion. How Zeke got religion?
why does everybody think I'm AI? That's so crazy.
So let me see.
I genuinely don't know why everybody is saying that. I'm a human being just like you guys.
Yeah, what happened?
Wait, because like, why does everybody think I'm AI? That's so crazy. I genuinely don't know why everybody is saying that. I'm a human being just like you guys.
All right, the AI has finally caught up with the culture because people have been feeding it nonsense for the past 10, 15 years or so, and I've had enough. Look, every time we talk about AI on this channel, it's not because there's some good news about legislation or some good news about, I don't know, something positive happening with it. It seems that it's always about it's evolving into something that is ultimately going to be the downfall of society. Things are getting more and more realistic, and there's been a slew and uptick of these seemingly stereotypical cultural AI clips that honestly seem a little bit too real.
You cut off your friend for missing your birthday dinner, but not the man who forgot your birthday?
Now, if we're keeping it 100, up until she literally bit the chicken drumstick, it is kind of hard to tell if this is real or not. This just seems like any of these new up-and-coming content creators who have stepped into the game and are talking about things that happen in their real life. These sound like Twitter topics to me. But as I dug deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole of this new wave of AI content, it seems like everything that these people have been inputting online over the past couple of years, you know, the art Ghibli's, the baby photos, all these different things have culminated into what I now call hood AI.
Hurry up, friend, before my mama come home. We got 2 hours. Okay, they on the phone right now, and they 5 minutes away. Let's sneak out.
I guess they got us sneaking in their front.
Yeah, this shit's AI, bro. You can see the faces and does not look that realistic, bro. It's just like, bro, like I don't know how this. They're using the Google VO VO3 something like that, bro. I don't know what the hell they keep feeding that shit, bro. Not it.
Crib. I don't care where they got us sneaking. I'm trying to crack and lead this.
Whoa.
Hey, what?
Where they got us sneaking? I'm trying to crack and lead this.
Whoa.
You gotta be quiet, cease. I'm trying to shoot a movie.
Hell, nah, boy. Just get your phone out and record.
It's how you want.
These little bitches. She told me she was with her friend, but that little grown little ugh. Shit is I'm cracking or not? Yeah, sure, of course. You acting scared.
I'm not gonna lie, those prompts seem eerily familiar. Like, that's very 2B Tyler Perry-esque prompts and dialogue and all that stuff. So I can definitely see how once this gets to...
There's still more. There. No crazy shit. There was this one. It was basically about I don't know how old he was. I don't even know. And basically, little boy and other girl, this shit. And then after they went to school, he basically told everyone she lied and said it didn't have one. And there's people are making ones about like cops and black people. Like people are actually making ones about cops and black people. And they were like, oh, I think I can find the video. We're just talking about like, oh, if you know this AI when he doesn't run from you. Then after he was like, I think he was like, don't make me want to run. He said, yo, you don't want to run because if you don't want to get tased, something like that, something around that line. They're trying to make people, make the little kids and all these other people like get into it and stuff. Like you said, get them young and stuff. No, that sounds weird. Like that's what they're trying to do. Trying to like f them up mentally.
In these situations, why is it that they have to be children and they're talking about having sexual intercourse? Them using the lingo, the slang, all these other things is disgusting as well. But why do they have to be depicted as youths doing these sorts of actions?
You know, if they actually show up, I'm making you take the ugly one, right?
Girl, please. I'm just trying to get cracked. Plus, I'm not even like Jake. Wasn't he burning?
Well, bitch, you burnt that.
You sure you still want to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Started getting to it. What the? Oh. Yo, I was about to question if I was muted or something. This some Diddy ass shit, bro. This some Diddy shit. The hell? All in black, tight ass clothes and stuff. Yo, what the hell, bro?
Shut up and take it like a man.
I want a number one, please.
Pause. Bro, seeing that while the guy is literally laying down on the bed. Like, what the hell?
And don't forget my fries this time.
Did I take your order last time?
No?
Then who the f you talking to?
Literally all of our worst nightmares are being depicted in real time. This is the most rage baiting, race baiting content that is being played out in real time due to AI. And it's depicting black people in the worst ways possible, using a combination of what I believe to be racist prompts and information gathered from places like Twitter, the Shade Room, Instagram, all these other places like that. I think that it's strange that people don't use these things to depict any sorts of good imagery. Like, they're never using AI to, I don't know, make a black person save a kitten from a tree or anything like that. But instead, they use their imagination, their super creative imagination, to make an AI influencer of a little black YN robbing somebody's house. Like, this is his vlog style content.
What's good? It's y'all boy Ricky the Robber here with my first ever get rich quick scheme. Smash that follow button before the cops try and smash me. Y'all already know the first video is about how to commit grand larceny without getting 200 punked. Let's smash and grab this motherfucker and see if they got any legendary loot. Who the f keeps the brand new Switch in their car? I bet y'all was expecting me to pull out a real Switch. Come get your Switch back, Andrew. You a bitch. Remember, always break into cars that look like they can pay child support 2 or 3 times. If you see a Bugatti with a Switch in the front seat, motherfucker, that's called a blessing in disguise, ladies and gentlemen. Just hopped off Mario Kart with my homeboy. What? Time to get some eats. We about to ruin this fat night. I already know they refunded that shit by now. Biggest bitch I ever laid my eyes on popped out the door with a 12 gauge. Shorty almost shot me over some Wingstop. What the f is going on out here? It's been y'all boy Ricky. First vlog was a success. Always remember peace, love, and probable cause.
KFC did it every day. I don't know one like I don't know you to chicken. Some of them girls are not even sweep them house nor spread them bed from morning. Yo, if my bill would have ever ended up the line with my son, but left for expeditiously, brother. 1 or 2 bomber clock disgusting. Me need to go in, call me baby want the leg and the wing.
And they lined up in front of a KFC. Guys are lined up in front of a KFC. Dude, like, bro, I'm not trolling. I'm literally not trolling. KFC.
No, sir. Because KFC did it every day. I'm not going like, I don't know you to chicken. Yo, if my bill would have ever ended up the line with my son, but left for expeditiously, brother. 1 or 2 bomber clock disgusting. Me need to go in, call me baby.
How the hell does it accurately, like, tell Jamaican accent and stuff? I see, they basically scan through the internet and shit. Yeah. I'm guessing.
I love all of y'all.
The sad thing is these videos are getting views, and I feel like I know what's going on here when I watch this and I compare this to other vlog style content that I see across the internet. You know, the black vlog families, or, you know, the black younger kids and stuff like this. This is in the same style of content as these other kids do it. This is very reminiscent of like the King Sids of the world, old school Kai Cenat videos, old school Deshae Ross videos, stuff like that. Very appealing to the kid audience, and it's also featuring kid creators, younger creators, doing adult-like things, even illegal things, being disrespectful, cursing at people, and normalizing this type of behavior. But again, all of it is degenerate. None of it is positive. And ultimately, I think that this is a level of influencing that we've never seen before. Like, we couldn't even combat this if we tried, because nobody would have saw this coming. Literally, when I look at these videos, as you're watching them with me, the CIA has clearly won.
It's 1:43 in the morning. Me and my bestie finna sneak out for this little 2-minute. Shh. We really out here. Y'all, they better be fine.
It's crazy the level of detail they got, because you can see the lace on her wig.
Bruh, Ski Man sleep like he ain't just turned into a demon last night.
What the hell, man? The bromance, bro? Yeah, this is so sus, bro. The only way it can't be is if they're siblings. What the hell? What the hell?
I swear, if we catch something, I'm blaming his nasty ass first.
All this to me is the years and years and years of the algorithm finally catching up. And now that the AI model has something to be trained on, it is producing this slop. And I mean super slop that is depicting the worst stereotypes on the internet. And so now that they have these AI depictions, it's easy to slide in when your timeline is normally filled with baddies or street fights or internet drama about so-and-so cheating on so-and-so, the HIV epidemic in Atlanta, etc., etc. Naturally, this stuff is going to fit in. What's very surprising to me is that the engagement on this content is high. When I first saw this, maybe last weekend, I kind of brushed it off. It was super low engagement, 2-3 likes, maybe a comment or two, and it looked like somebody's bad attempt at getting somebody to interact with this stuff. But the more and more I see it on my timeline, the more and more I see these things getting hundreds of thousands of likes, hundreds of thousands of views, and actual followers and followings where people are now talking about this stuff as if it was real content.
Hey Laquifa, looks like your baby daddy ended up at my crib again. You better buy a leash if you don't want him here no more because he's always running to me. Bye boo.
Y'all tell me why Lakeitha called my phone, waking me up out of my sleep, talking about something she's ready to go. I said, period, I'll be there in 5 because I'm so sick of this hoe. Let me know if y'all want her baby daddy to record the fight so I can show y'all.
I think what's going to be downplayed here is that this is actually going to have an impact as to how people view other people in today's society. You know, people still have low interactions with others outside of their immediate circles. So the depictions that they get of certain groups of people, black people, Hispanic people, gay people, people from the Middle East or whatever the case may be, are from the internet. And if this is what's being pushed out here, I mean, this is now making it so that the internet doesn't have to wait for it to be created in real life. They don't have to wait for the marches. They don't have to wait for the depictions in Walmart. You know, we got to a point in recent time where they were staging this content, where it was clearly staged classroom interruptions by black students, and they would say some stuff, and the comment section would be filled with people, you know, either saying that it was real and black people were like this, but there was also people countering it. The fake content, the staged content, we no longer have to wait on that. You don't have to hire the actors and do all that. You can pump out mass.
Okay, and just create a prompt. Just write, create me an image of, or a video of a guy walking into the room, dancing, jumping up 12 times and saying hi. Then make his hair red, make him smile, make him look like Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, boss.
That's content that makes a whole group of people look bad, and there will be a bunch of people consuming it as if it was real. I think my biggest takeaway from all of this, because, you know, there's always going to be people trying to paint people in bad lights, and AI is only going to progressively get worse. But my biggest takeaway is that people need to be careful as to what they put online. All this stuff, like I've been saying, is just a culmination of videos, pictures, images, sound bites, etc., from the internet over the past couple of years. I remember this old South Park episode where they talked about signing up for Apple's terms of service, and they ended up being in some sort of human centipede.
Hold up, here it is right here. By clicking agree, you are also acknowledging that Apple may show your mouth to the butthole of another actual human. Oh boy.
And I know that was an over-exaggeration, but that was really a warning for what is to come in the future. These AI models are being trained off of you signing up for different applications, social media websites, or, you know, just allowing the access to your photos for these different apps. And they're taking that data and they're using it for whatever means possible. It doesn't even matter if you are fully uploading this content to be public. These companies are making it so that they are taking your data 100% and being able to sell it to whoever at any given moment. And it can be something seemingly harmless, like, you know, your favorite editing software.
If you haven't already heard, CapCut updated their terms of service and it's pretty bad. They have unlimited, irrevocable, worldwide usage rights to the content you upload on their platform. Even if you're just editing it and you never export it or use it anywhere else, they have rights to it. And you can't tell them to not use it. They can use it in advertisements without your consent. You can't ask them to take it down. And what's more, and what's really tricky, and please if any of you are lawyers and I'm misunderstanding this, please tell me, attorneys rather. Copyright and IP rights remain yours. If you upload a song that you don't have the rights to, like let's say a Sabrina Carpenter song because you're just wanting to make an edit with that, and they use that video in an advertisement and it gets flagged because there's no rights to that song, you are in trouble for it, not them. So you should probably stop using CapCut immediately.
Full responsibility for any wrongdoing falls on you while they reap the benefits of profiting off of selling your data, your images, your likeness to companies to do whatever the hell they want to do with it. I don't think from my perspective as like a content creator there's a way to avoid this. I wouldn't be surprised if in the near future there's an Omar AI commentary channel where they're taking...
some individual is saying, Alan watched so Johnny can run. Who's Alan? I don't get the hype on him. I don't know him personally, but it feels like he seems like a really cool person. He's funny, down to earth. He deserves this. Imagine he gets the cameraman to record him while he's recording DGG. That's crazy. It's kind of dope. Someone said, "You're in, boy. You're in, boy. You're in, boy." Damn. You know what's after that?
To be a model, bits and pieces of what I have uploaded to the internet over the past year or so, 4 years or so. And